Welcome to Walking the Earth. Today we are at Kathmandu's famous Snowman Cake Shop on Freak Street near Kathmandu's Durbar Square. This is one of the last remaining bastions of the previous Freak Street area along the Hippy Trail from the 1950s, 60s, 70s until the 80s. So we'll discuss that a little bit more soon, but this area was full of, this was one of the main places where Westerners and Japanese were coming during the Hippy Trail days to explore the area overland. Often from Europe, they would come overland on the Hippy Trail from Western Europe through Turkey, going through Iraq, into Iran, Afghanistan, Pakistan, India, and then coming here, and some would continue onward to Southeast Asia and beyond. This was the beginning of kind of laying the groundwork for a lot of budget travel and a lot of travel guides. Had their start during this era, like Lonely Planet with Tony Wheeler and his wife. And so this area was very famous because it had a lot of government hash shops. So legal cannabis shops were available. And this was one of the drawing points for Europeans who were often quite educated and seeking to expand their minds and explore the world. Travel was quite cheap at that point. There were many modes of transport across Eurasia to get to these places. People would travel by train, by bus. They would bring their own vehicles. They would hitchhike. And this was one of the most famous areas. Some of the things that shut down the Hippy Trail as it was once known included pressure from the U.S. During the war on drugs to shut down the legal hash shops here in Nepal. And then also the revolution in Iran, the religious revolution, and then the war in Afghanistan when the Soviets invaded. So these kind of things shut down the overland route, and the budget travel explosion happened during that time and afterward to other areas. You know, Southeast Asia was opening up after the devastating wars in Vietnam and thereabouts, and those became hot spots, and other areas of India became very important for budget travel, for backpacking, where people could explore cultures, religions, cuisines, and then you had the gap year where people took some time off after they finished their secondary studies, continuing on into university studies or graduate studies, or going directly into the workplace. People would have some time to figure their life out. And you will notice that there are many academics and many people in the world who are quite influential, who traveled to the Hippy Trail or who came and visited these areas early in life, and it had a tremendous life-changing impact upon them. And especially in areas like religious studies and anthropology and historical studies, because once you come to a place and you travel and something becomes personalized, that it might trigger an interest. It might be some intellectual curiosity, but it might be something deeper, and we'll discuss that more in the near future. But I just wanted to bring you a little taste of Snowman Cake Shop here on Freak Street at Durbar Square in Kathmandu. Be happy.